Greetings, my name is Loris Akilan. I'm from Group 4, and today we will be talking about 4 strategies on dealing company ethical issues. The company that we chose is Nestle. So this presentation will be presented by Ms. Tanisha Mohan and me, and followed by Ms. Dashini and Ms. Magdalena as well. So let's get on with the presentation. So there's 4 strategies. First, it would be centered ethical code and training. Second will be supplier audit and collaboration. The third will be social impact initiatives. And last but not least is transparency and stakeholder engagement. So let's move on with the introduction. Nestle, a global food and beverage company, faces intense ethical scrutiny due to its diverse product offerings. The company's decision impact beyond boardroom discussions, including unethical marketing methods, labor disputes, environmental sustainability, and responsible sourcing. The article examines Nestle's stance on marketing infant formula, privatizing water, sourcing cocoa, and human rights abuses in its supply chain. The article aims to understand the larger ethical environment of modern businesses and necessity of responsible corporate action. And the company's choices significantly impact the environment, society, and future generation. The investigation aims to promote awareness of the complex interactions between commercial interests and ethical duties in globalized economy. So let's talk about the first strategy, which is certain ethical code and training. Implementing a reinforced code of ethics and extensive training program to guide all business activities. Outlining the company's moral standards to guide employees' moral decisions. Creating a comprehensive training program to equip staff with knowledge and skills to identify and resolve ethical issues. Cultivating a culture of ethical awareness and accountability to ensure high standards of integrity and conduct. Regular updates and reinforcement of the ethical code and training program to adapt to changing ethical standards and legal obligations. Incorporating ethical factors in incentives program and performance review to promote an open, accountable culture. And then there's developing a competitive edge based on trust, integrity, and social responsibility. Finally, there's enhancing relationships with consumers, suppliers, and stakeholders by aligning business processes with ethical values. So that would be all from my side, and I would be passing the slides to my group member. Thank you very much.
Good day, my name is Tanisha Mohan and I will be presenting about the second strategy, which is supplier audits and collaboration. We would think why Nestle need this specific strategy, because Nestle has faced many backlashes in international scale, but if we dress down to national scale, it's on exploitation on undocumented laborers, especially in Sabah. Labor exploitation like this has been a significant factor for Nestle because it is remarkably low price for a palm oil. Palm oil is literally their main ingredient for most of their products. But if you see from an ethical point of view, this is ethically wrong. That is the reason why Nestle has to exercise supplier audit. Why supplier audit? By exercising supplier audit, Nestle will ensure that the suppliers are complying with the ethical standard. Apart from that, collaboration is also important because collaboration will lead to continual improvement. Why is it important? Why this strategy is important? As mentioned earlier, Nestle has faced many backlashes, and by following this strategy, Nestle can build trust with their stakeholders and even public, and this will help them to keep their reputation intact. For further information, you may find it in the report that we have prepared. Thank you.
My name is Dashani Sivakumar, and my part is strategy 3, which is launching social initiatives. Education and skill development programs in Nestle can able to invest in education initiative aimed to improving literacy rates, providing vocational training, and also enhancing skills developments. For example, like supporting schools, training programs, providing scholarships. Okay, Nestle also can empower individuals to build better futures for themselves and also contribute positively to their communities. Okay, the second one is sustainable agriculture practices, which Nestle can able to work closely with the smallholder farmers to promote sustainable agriculture practices. Like for an example, Nestle can help farmers improve their livelihoods protect their environment, and also ensure a stable supply of high quality ingredients of their products. So Nestle also can able to collaborate with local communities and government agencies to improve access to the clean water, which is the third point for this strategy 3. This also could include investing in infrastructure programs, projects to build wells, water purification systems, and also distribute networks in areas facing water security is nutrition program, which Nestle can able to develop nutrition programs aimed at addressing malnutrition and promoting healthy eating habits. This also could involve providing fortified food products, partnering with healthcare providers to offer nutrition education, and also support the community-based initiatives to tackle the food insecurity. Community engagement and empowerment also, which Nestle can actively engage with the local communities to understand their needs and priorities. This also could involve establishing community advisory boards, town hall meetings, and also supporting grassroots initiatives driven by community members. Moreover, Nestle also can able to foster long-term partnerships and create sustainable impact under this strategy. And that's all from my side. Thank you.
Hi, I am Megalina Limoylen and I will present the fourth strategy, transparency and stakeholder engagement. Nestle Transparency and Stakeholder Engagement is a program launched by Nestle, a multinational food and beverage business, to promote transparency, accountability, and collaboration with diverse stakeholders. Here are a few major features concerning Nestle Transparency and Stakeholder Engagement strategy. First, open communication. Nestle believes in keeping open channel of communication with its stakeholders, which include customers, employees, investors, suppliers, and the communities in which it operates. This these include actively listening to criticism, addressing problem, and providing information in an open and transparent manner. Transparency in operations. Nestle is committed to being open and honest about its business process, include its supply chain, sourcing policies, and environmental footprint. Nestle wants to gain the trust and credibility of its stakeholder by delivering clear and accessible information. Third, stakeholder engagement. Nestle understands the value of interacting with stakeholders to get insight into their perspective, goals, and expectation. This collaboration inform decision-making process and assists Nestle in aligning company strategy with stakeholder interests. Fourth, sustainability reporting. Nestle issues regular sustainability reports to keep stakeholders up to date on company progress towards environmental and social goals. This report often feature key performance indicators, case studies, and future goals for topics such as water management, greenhouse gas emissions, and human rights. Fifth, partnerships and collaborations. Nestle actively work with external organizations, non-governmental organizations, governments, and industry peers to address common concern and achieve good change. Nestle may harness collective expertise and resources to make a greater impact through this partnership. And last but not least, ethical sourcing and responsible practices. Nestle is dedicated to ethical sourcing method that include responsible agricultural, procurement, fair labor standards, and respect the human rights across its supply chain. Nestle wants to reduce risk to improve the sustainability of its operations by prioritizing ethical issues first. In conclusion, finally, the ever changing landscape of corporate ethics necessitated firms' constant adaptability and alertness. As society standards and expectations shift, business must remain proactive in offering counsel to their employees on new ethical challenges that may not yet be addressed by laws or regulations. Two common ethical quandaries, giving and receiving gift and revealing conflicts of interest, highlight the necessity of setting clear norms and cultivating an integrity culture within organization. A 2015 survey found that the general public is dissatisfied with various company practice, including tax dodging, executive remuneration discrepancies, and abusive labor practice. This concern represents society principles such as fairness, transparency, and social responsibility. As a result, it is critical for business to address this concern not only to maintain ethical standards but also to maintain public trust and long term viability. Companies must endeavor to develop ethical tax methods that are consistent with both legal requirement and moral standards. This means meeting tax responsibilities but also taking into account the larger impact on society and stakeholders. Organization can reduce reputational risk and positively contribute to public conversation on fiscal responsibility by displaying a commitment to appropriate taxation. The huge differences in CEO pay, particularly in terms of bonus, need a rethinking of compensation system to ensure fairness and quality. Companies should try to build remuneration system that connect CEO incentive with long-term value creation and organizational performance, addressing public concerns while also fostering internal equity. Furthermore, the prevalence of exploitative labor practice, whether domestically or across global supply chain, emphasizes the significance of prioritizing equitable treatment and remuneration for workers throughout their operations. Business must adhere to labor regulations, promote workplace safety, and protect all employees' rights and dignity. In essence, the changing nature of corporate ethics highlight the importance of continual advice and proactive actions to handle developing ethical issues. Companies that embrace ethical values and cultivate an integrity culture can not only reduce risks but also improve their brand, build stakeholder trust, and contribute to a more sustainable and equitable business environment. Thank you.